Hello, my name is Garrett Muller, and I'm here from J. Wineland Group Benefits, here to talk about this year's open enrollment and employee benefit changes. Everyone should have received this memo. We've done a lot of work behind the scenes to make sure that you guys have the best benefits available. And right now in today's healthcare industry, a lot of escalating costs, and Carter feels it's very important to keep your benefits as strong as possible while keeping your costs reasonable. This year we're going from 3 plans down to 2 plans. We'll have the PPO plan, which is the current middle plan. It's got co-pays for things like doctor's office, prescription drugs. Then you have the high deductible HDHP, the high deductible health plan, which is an HSA qualified plan, which allows you to put pre-tax funds in an HSA. If you are on the buy-up plan right now, you will automatically be moved to the PPO plan unless you submit a change to move to the HSA plan. So if you're on the buy-up plan and you want to move to the PPO plan, you don't have to do anything. All your elections will automatically carry over. As a reminder, please get any prescriptions you can have filled before April 30th, before we make the transition, just in case there's any type of claim lag or anything like that, any type of eligibility issues. Working very hard, we can't guarantee, so we want to make sure that, if you're on something that you have, that you get that filled before April 30th. The dental plan will also be moving to IMS. Same exact schedule of benefits, however we've removed the network, and I'll get a little bit more of that later. So the month of April is your open enrollment period, so that's the time outside of a qualifying event that you can make any changes, add dependents, drop dependents. Your kids make you mad, you want to drop them off your health insurance, tell them what's up, you can do that. All changes must be submitted to Tammy by April 8th. If you come April 9th, then that's too late. You'll automatically be keeping your benefits as is. Like I said, no changes. You do not have to do anything. If you want to make a change, everyone has received the IMS form. The IMS form, you'll fill in your information, you'll make your selection, and turn it into Tammy. All right, on to the exciting stuff, the benefits. As I was saying earlier, everyone should have received a benefit form that looks like this. I'm going to be going to the medical and prescription benefits page. You've got, as I said earlier, you have 2 options. You've got the high deductible health plan, which has a $3,000 deductible. In order to qualify as a high deductible health plan, it pays for nothing until you've hit that deductible. After you've hit the $3,000 deductible, everything is covered at 100%. That would be your office visits for your physician, your specialist visits, labs, high-tech imaging, urgent care, ER, prescription drugs. Everything is covered at 100% after the $3,000 deductible. So for me, for example, fortunately I'm young, healthy, I don't take any prescription drugs, I don't have any ongoing medical issues where I have to go see a physician every month for anything. So for me, the high deductible plan might be a good option because I can put the pre-tax money in the HSA and use that as expenses come up. So that could be a good option for me. The PPO plan provides a little bit more financial protection from a large claim, not necessarily from a large claim, but from those little hits. If you've got children and you're having to go to the pediatrician, or you're having to go to the urgent care all the time, things like that, the PPO plan might be a better option for you. The PPO plan also has a $3,000 deductible that applies only for inpatient and outpatient procedures. Everything else is subject to copay. So like your doctor's visit, $35 copay. Your specialist visit, $50 copay. Your urgent care is $100 copay. Your ER is $350 copay. Your advanced imaging, like your MRIs, are $350 copay. So it's got a little more protection, so you don't have to hit the deductible for some of these more day-to-day things. Also, the prescription drugs there's no deductible for a prescription drug. So if you're on a higher cost brand drug, it'd be like a tier 3, that'd be $70, not subject to the deductible. Every dollar you spend under the plan does count towards your out-of-pocket max though. So something might not count to the out-of-pocket to the deductible, but counts toward the out-of-pocket max. Also, your tier 4 and your specialty drugs are a co-insurance that does not have a deductible. So if you're on a $1,000 a month prescription drug, there's no deductible for that, but you're going to pay $250 each time you get that filled if it's a tier 4. Or if it's a specialty for $1,000, you'll pay $350 a month. Each dollar, like I said, each dollar you spend counts towards that out-of-pocket max, which is $5,000. Now I want to go back to a little bit on a unique feature on the PPO plan, and that's the HRA. The HRA will count if you, after you've used the first $1,500 for inpatient or outpatient in network, then Carter is going to fund an HRA for the second $1,500 to get you to basically hit your deductible. So really and truly under the PPO plan, your deductible is $1,500. Right now you have a debit card that's loaded once you've hit that. With the move to IMS, that's going to be handled where if you have a $2,000 claim come through, you'll pay $1,500, and then IMS is going to fund you back $500 either through a check or through a direct deposit, whichever you prefer. So really that keeps you from having to keep with the debit card. It's going to be a lot faster processing because as soon as that claim is processed, the money goes right to your account. You can use it for whatever you want. It's a much better seamless setup. The IMS accesses the Cigna network. We've done extensive research on the network. The Cigna network is very strong. You've got Willis-Knighton, you've got Oxford, LSU, Shumpert, most of the labs, and you've received the network guides in the email that you received in the distribution you received from HR. I do recommend though that you go to IMS's website, imstpa.com, and do the provider search and make sure that your providers are in network. If they're not, make plans to make changes. The prescription drugs will be administered through ScriptCare. It will all be on one card. You want to also make sure your pharmacy's in network. You've received a pharmacy directory. Most pharmacies are in network, even the smaller mom and pop ones in small towns. So everybody should be good. It's a very robust network. All the major chains are in network. So everybody should be good, but I do want to make sure everything goes into effect 5/1, so you've got time to look and make changes as needed. Now we're going to talk about the dental benefits. Just like the medical plan, we're going to move the dental from Humana to Insurance Management Services. You will still have the same $50 deductible for your basic and your major procedures. You still have the calendar year maximum of $1,500. However, we're excited to announce that because we're switching mid-year, we're going to reinstate that $1,500. So if you've already used up your benefit from January to May, or if you use $700 towards it or whatever amount, that amount's going to be returned in full in May. So I would recommend that if you haven't seen the dentist yet, or if you got some dental work that you're trying to get done, go ahead and get it done right now in the month of April, and you'll have a fresh $1,500 and starting May 1st. That's very exciting. Your Type 1 services, your preventive services, that's going to be your cleanings and your x-rays, and if you're under 14 years old, your fluoride treatments. These are covered at 100%. So you walk into the dentist, they clean your teeth, they do the x-rays, you walk out, you say goodbye, you don't pay anything. It's a great benefit. No deductible, no co-pays, no anything. If you have a basic service, Type 2 service, which would be a cavity, a filling, extraction, simple extraction, emergency procedure, that's going to be covered at 80% after a one-time a year $50 deductible. So if you have a $200 worth of cavity, you'll pay your $50 deductible and you'll pay 20% of that. If you have a major service, these are your endodontics, your periodontics, your root canals, your surgical extractions. These are covered at 50% after your deductible. So a $1,000 root canal, pay the $50 deductible, the plan pays 50%. Carter does pay 100% of the premium of this plan for you. They're not changing that. That's an outstanding benefit. Go use it. On the orthodontia is not starting over. So we still have the $1,000 maximum. However, if you've previously used your $1,000, that will not be reinstated. But if you've not used it, that amount is still there. Carter's committed to keeping these strong benefits in place for you. If you have any questions, my contact information is in the back of the booklet, as well as Tammy and Lisa at Carter, if your questions are more appropriate for them. Thank you so much for listening, and have a great day.